Afternoon baseball coming your way on the show from Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Yu Darvish gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lane Thomas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Darvish a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
On to first, and they get them both.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Into the box, Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Now the first pitch. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fourth, The first baseman, number 19.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch.
No, inside.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count is 2-1.
Inside and low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And in steps Manny Machado.
Ball.
Ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 4 for 9. Now the 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Batting third, not shortstop, Jake. Cronenworth.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. I'm set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, back inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Machado over at second. Cronenworth is over at first with one away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. And stepping in, Yadiel Hernandez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The catcher, Cable Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Cable Ruiz, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
At the plate, Luis Garcia, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. And there he goes towards second. Bounce it to the left side, reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next, here is Carter Kieboom. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, up there.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball two.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One left for Washington, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strasburg comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In the hit will be Trent Grisham as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Strasburg has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and in that time he struck out more than 1,600 batters. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up Adam Frazier. And now the first pitch.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
In there, a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Yu Darvish. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. Ball 1.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First pitch coming, here it is. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded at his knees. He's out. Lane Thomas now, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, little dribbler up the first baseline. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Number 3 will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Myers. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hey! Now the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Machado is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Nope, that's
And
down.
good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Soto is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball in.
Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Yadier Hernandez. Fly ball right down the line in left. Myers is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Will Myers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 3 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Victor Caratini is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Soto is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now into the box, Victor Caratini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 2-2 one more time.
The count is full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing. Now to bat, Luis Garcia. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Myers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Stepping in once again is Carter Kieboom. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tatis is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Steven Strasburg. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Way to go.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, Greg.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Trent Grisham is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Digging in next, Adam Frazier. He's singled in his first AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Grounded up the first baseline. Bell scoops it up, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
2 down, no one on base. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lane Thomas. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in is number 3. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Juan Soto back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First offering on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
So 1-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Has a look, now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 0-1 on its way. They'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Yadiel Hernandez, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 offering. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
First offering as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Tatis leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. At the plate now is Jake Cronenworth, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So stepping in is Eric Hosmer. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set. The 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. 0-2. Here it is. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. That's off to that one. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Keibert Ruiz. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's just been setting them up and knocking them down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Pitch popped up. Machado is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Carter Kieboom digs in now. Flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Victor Caratini, and they could use a spark from him here.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
1-0 the count.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Skied into straightaway right. Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now in the box, Trent Grisham grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to stand in is Adam Frazier. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set and the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Popped up. Number 3 is calling for it, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Adams will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's Lane Thomas into the box. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So now to the plate, number 3. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hit to third, taken in by Machado, and that's the second out. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
2 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next up is Yadier Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Soto on second. Bell at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. High hop, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Jake Marisnick.
From the stretch.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Ryan Harper is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For Washington, number 33, Ryan Harper. Now back, the right fielder.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count. Having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Stepping in now, Manny Machado, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball called for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Soto is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Jake.
Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the first pitch, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So here's Will Myers. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So Gutson called there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. Into center field, line drive base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Paulo Espino enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Jurickson Profar will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Tatis is there for route number 1. Stepping in next, Luis Garcia. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two pitches fouled away. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Striding in now for the Nats, Carter Kieboom. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Melanson is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
The count now is 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Garcia, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. He loses him on ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Number 88 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 88.
Andrew Stevenson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Andrew Stevenson.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
First and second now, one man out. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. The 2-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. After it is Marisnik. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lane Thomas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's his back.
The 1-0. Taken below the zone for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Runners at the corners, two men out. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's fouled away. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Up next, number 3. He's 1 for 4 so far. First offering. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The San Diego Padres crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Austin Adams gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.